Friends, we are going to Puerto Rico. Okay, so I'm here at the hotel and it is spacious, especially just for me. This is so nice and bright. The views are incredible. We basically have the beach right across the street, right there, just one street over. Look how gorgeous, gorgeous. It was raining when I got here, but it stopped, so I'm happy for that, but my hair is not. I am looking wild. But I got some products to be able to fix my hair a little bit, but the humidity is already killing it. Anyways, tonight I'm gonna go eat somewhere called the T-Mobile District. So hopefully we get some dinner. So I'm just gonna start getting ready because I gotta go. Hello and good morning. Today is day 2 of Puerto Rico, and I am ready to go. I'm so excited to explore the island, and I hope that I get a chance to see some bookstores today. So I'm back from Puerto Rico. It's actually been, believe 2 weeks now. So after a week after I got back, I actually caught the flu. Not from Puerto Rico, but from work, I think. It was not pretty. So I'm actually getting my voice back now. So that's why I'm filming this again. So I'm back from Puerto Rico, and I'm gonna tell you, it was such a great experience. I got to see so many places I had never been before. I got to go to a coffee hacienda. I got to visit a lot of bookstores and see parts of the island that I just hadn't seen or didn't remember. So I'm very grateful for my sister who, in the free time, actually came up and picked me up to go check out some bookstores. Given the time crunch, we did get to visit quite a few bookstores. So one of the first bookstores that we visited was Casa Norberto. It is located in Plaza Las Americas Mall. There I got a tote bag, which is absolutely cute. It's pink, it's Puerto Rican, it has like this really cute quote that just hit home and I had to take it. So who doesn't love tote bags? I have too many, but I keep on collecting them. And that bookstore, it actually has a wide variety of books. They had an author actually giving her speech. It was a cookbook, like a Puerto Rican cookbook, and she was there. She was giving her, her autograph. They had quite a few books. Again, like most of the books are gonna be in Spanish, but that's okay. They had a lot of contemporary books that we're like reading right now, like right in translated in Spanish. The next bookstore we checked out was a very popular bookstore called the Bookmark, located. There's one in San Juan, I believe, and the other one was in San Patricio Plaza, Guaynabo, which, wow, they have like a coffee shop. They have a lot of books. They also have some books in English. I actually bought a book in English there called Rebel Unbound. This is actually by a Puerto Rican indie author, E.R. Phoenix, and it is a dystopian trilogy. So I'm excited to start reading this one. I haven't started it yet, but I cannot wait. It basically says after decades of war in the city of Promesa is under the rule of new world government, which controls every aspect of a citizen's life by restricting resources contribution. Abigail is hurled into the world of brutality and despair and loses hope as loneliness and misery swallow her whole. Little does she know that her family searches for her to bring her into rebellion against the tyrannical government. David lives to make up for his sins of others. His sense of justice brought him into the into the People's Revolutionary Front, a group of insurgents who resist the system to live off the grid and only purpose in mind to take back their city. When David locates Abigail deep within the wasteland, they travel to the rebel base and develop a bond far deeper than either of them could have imagined. But as their past worlds collide, an an unavoidable I can't speak. An unavoidable threat seeks to destroy everything to have come to share it. An oppressive government, a broken society, an unknown enemy, an impossible rescue, and a dangerous romance. So I'm excited to read this one. So the other bookstore that I visited that I really, really loved was called Antiko Bookstore. It's a local bookstore, and that one's located in Bayamon. And basically, it's like a romance bookstore, I would say. Most of all, they did have some like fantasy, romantasy, but mainly like romance, a little spicy. They had this really, really cute idea, which I had never seen before, and I had to get one. And it was a blind date with a book, but Kindle edition. And I hadn't seen that anywhere else. And they also had like regular blind date with a book, but this one was with a Kindle. So basically, you would get a blind date, which would be like a Kindle book, but you get like the little baggie would come with some items for your Kindle. It would come with like a Kindle sleeve thingy with like the title and cover of the book, and you would also get the code for the book to be downloaded from the Kindle store. So I thought that was super cute, super imaginative, and I really like that. I feel like we should do more of those because we have so many Kindle girlies, right? And we also like the blind dates with those, and it comes with a little Kindle charm, some stickers, stuff that you can use, as well as chocolates. And who doesn't love chocolates? In San Juan, I had the opportunity to stop by Librería Laberinto, which is this small little bookstore right in the center of San Juan, which has a lot of like books, but mostly were going to be in Spanish or about the island and by Puerto Rican authors. And it was really small. I didn't get anything there because I just didn't have the time to really look through them. They were it was a smaller store, um, really cozy, really cute, really quaint. Also, in that area, I had to go to Cuatro Sombras, which is a coffee shop. Absolutely love coffee. And I was so happy because actually last minute changes to the trip, there was a coffee tour at an hacienda, which I got to learn so much about coffee, so much about how it's cultivated, how it's made. And I was like, wow, this was just for me. Like, I feel like everything fell into place and it was just already like part of the trip. And we got to eat there and eat and drink some coffee at the hacienda. Ah, it was so good. I had to bring some home, and like I said, it's been like 2 weeks, so I've already been kind of drinking that. But it's so, so good. The only downside is that the only place that you can get it is there because, again, like cultivating coffee is not easy and not many people do it. So there's coffee in Puerto Rico, there's just not enough people to pick it. So the last bookstore I also visited was Érase un libro y un café. I hope I'm saying that right for by memory, but it's a locally owned bookstore. It is so pink and purple and cute. It's like one of those romance bookstores. Everything is just vibey. You can like sit there, read your book. They also have like their book clubs and stuff. And I really enjoy them. The people were really nice there. So yeah, those are all the bookstores I visited in Puerto Rico, and I hope to visit more in the future. And if you like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And if you'd like me to go check out some bookstores somewhere else, let me know as well in the comments. Have you been to any of these bookstores? Which one's your favorite? Thank you for watching. Bye!